Welcome to Reddit Stories, where we bring the wildest and most entertaining tales straight from the front page of the internet. This is Words Out. What is just not the flex that people think it is?
Story 1.
Boasting about how much drinking and smoking weed they can do.
Story 2.
Grinding crazy hours / not taking holidays, 60 to 80-hour weeks and no holidays. My cousin's husband always brags about what a manly man he is and how he's never changed his daughter's diaper or bathed her or put her to bed. Their daughter is coming up to 1 year old and he never fails to brag about it every gathering. I'm not sure why he sees it as a flex, basically bragging about being a terrible father.
Story 3.
My coworkers flexing their $900 car payment for new cars they didn't need to buy with high interest rates.
Story 5.
I am my own boss, MLM participant.
Story 6.
Never taking your PTO.
Story 7.
Being a top earner in an MLM.
Story 8.
One-upmanship. Good brief. People think making someone else look less than themselves makes them cool. No. It makes you look insecure.
Story 9.
Do you know who my dad or mom or parents are? No, one cares.
Story 10.
Being proud about being brutally honest when they're just rude.
Story 11.
I am just brutally honest with people, then proceeds to make rude subjective comment that is usually a dishonest front to cover their issues. They're the worst.
Story 12.
When adults brag about high school sports achievement like that's their whole personality.
Story 13.
Proclaiming you're an alpha man. In fact, it makes you look like a complete idiot and everyone hates you.
Story 14.
Being a self-proclaimed asshole / bitch.
Story 15.
Oh, you work 40 hours a week. I remember my first part-time job. F you.
Story 16.
These idiots that ride motorcycles / ATV super fast and recklessly down city streets doing wheelies and then swerving in and out of traffic.
Story 17.
Coming to work sick.
Story 18.
Bruh, I am such an alcoholic. I can drink X amount of alcohol.
Story 19.
CrossFit. As a nurse that has worked in orthopedic surgery, a lot of our surgical procedures are repairing injuries from CrossFit.
Story 20.
Working 60+ hours a week in grind mentality. Don't get me wrong, I like overtime. Especially because all of my overtime is double time and I like making the big bucks from time to time, but trying to flex that you work 60+ hours per week and saying that anything less than 60 hours is part-time is just plain stupid. You are working your life away, spending more time away from your family, and it shows just how underpaid you really are.
Story 21.
How many followers do you have?
Story 22.
Owning a Range Rover. I have one. It's nearly 10 years old, 77k miles, and drives like shit.
Story 23.
How big your mortgage is. Dude, you're just bragging about how crippling your debt is.
Story 24.
Couples are miserable bragging how many years they have been together.
Story 25.
Driving around in a super loud vehicle such as a low-riding Scion with glassbacks. If you are one of these, you look like an a-hole and everyone hates you.
Story 26.
Teachers bragging how some high percentage of the class fails every year.
Story 27.
I have not read a book since high school. This is not a flex. Not being interested in reading, or having issues with it or having shitty teachers ruining it for you is one thing, but saying it like you're proud of it tells a lot about the type of person you are. None of it is good.
Story 28.
Not wearing your seatbelt, not using sunscreen, bragging about how many people you've slept with, bragging about how little sleep you've got this night.
Story 29.
Saying you make more money than somebody in an argument.
Story 30.
Blinding supporting a political party. You're a clown. Blaring your bumpin' sound system that cost more than the shitty car you've put it in, while you sit parked outside your home for hours on end. Your system ain't impressive and neither are you, bro.
Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, tada bye-bye.